Okay, so I'm going to powder coat this manifold. I did the port matching on the bottom. It's been port matched and polished on the inside, as well as welded and blended on the inside of all of the intake runners, and then on the bungs themselves. Powder coating is really easy. It's a very, very light coat, electrostatic process. I'll show you how that works. This is how powder coating works. It's really pretty simple. I have the Eastwood hot coat system, and I've coated many, many parts with this. It works excellent. Basically, it's a power supply. Power supply plugs into the wall, regular 115 volts, and there's a bunch of capacitors here that charge up. What you do is, you take the clamp, the ground clamp goes onto the metal that you're coating, and there's a button here. And what you do is, you press the button, and when you press this button here, when you're ready to coat, you press the button, current goes into the metal, charges it positively, and then the other end of the wire, or out of the other side of the power supply, comes this wire which goes to the hot coat gun, and air goes into here, filtered air to make sure it's dry, creates a vacuum here, sucks up the powder, and what it does is it passes the powder across these plastic tubes. There's a metal wire in the middle there, and as it passes across these tubes, plastic tubes, the powder becomes statically charged. This is simply a diffuser on the end to take the powder and make it spray out like this. So it works pretty simple. You need that. So the gun, the powder, and then a clean container. It's very important to have a clean container. And of course the powder. I'm going to be doing a chrome powder on the inside of this manifold. That's what the powder looks like. It's very, very fine. It's a lot finer than like a baking soda, but it's a very fine powder. So that's it. Pretty simple thing. Let me show you how it works. And this is how it works. I want to get some powder inside all of these runners to coat those first. So what I'm going to do is, it's a very, very low pressure. I'm going to push my button. I got my button switch right here. I just push the button, and it's charging up the part. And with real low air pressure, you're going to see, I'm going to start to pull this, and you'll see the powder come out, and it starts to grab it. It literally gets sucked into the aluminum because it's statically charged. That's how it works. It's really that simple. I want to get it inside there, so I'm going to angle it and really blow a bunch of it in there. So I'm going to get both sides like this. But you can see that when you have the button pushed and you let a little bit of the powder out like that, it's attracted right to the metal part. Since it's statically charged, you get 100%, a pretty good adhesion rate, and you don't have that much waste. It sucks it right out of the air. I have it coated throughout both sides of the manifold are done, and if there's powder anywhere you don't want it, all you have to do is simply brush it off. Brush it off. Comes right out very, very easily. You just brush off the powder you don't want. Very, very simple. Very simple process. Now what I'll do is flip it over and do the other side. Now I'm going to do the inside of the manifold. On the inside I want to coat that. So again, pretty simple. Just push the button, hold it down, let it charge up. Hold that button down. I'm going to put the gun in here, and I'm going to let the powder go right down inside, just like that. Both sides. Pretty simple process. You don't want to breathe it in. Powder's not that good for you, but I'm doing it so I can talk. And that's it. Let go of the button, dust off the top, and put it in an oven. This powder requires 375 degrees, so I'll put it in a 375 degree oven for 20 minutes after flow out. That means after the powder turns to liquid. After flow out, 20 minutes at 375, and it's done. Okay, I have the chrome sprayed on the inside, and that's all cured. And right now I'm going to do the outside with a different color called silver vein. You can see I have all the ports here just filled with aluminum foil. That's to keep the powder from going in there, keep it from running into the runners there. And I got just a piece of paper with a brick on top to stop it from going in the inside. But I'll have to get inside this whole thing, inside there, in between all of the different runners, and then up underneath there where the spacer was welded on. So I'm going to do this, and then I'll show you what it looks like when it comes out of the oven. Just wanted to show you this real quick before I put it in the oven. See, I have the chrome on the inside here, and I got the silver vein on the outside. It looks black, but it comes out like hammered steel. I had some suggestions. People wanted to see this gloss black. It would look pretty cool, but it's going to look pretty neat this way. It's going to be about half an hour in the oven to cure that, but it's going to look really cool with those two colors. Let's see what it looks like when it comes out of the oven. And here is the finished powder coat job. The base color is Eastwood color. It's called Silver Vein. It produces that hammered steel kind of look. Then what I did is after I put that color down, I put 3 coats of the super gloss clear on top of it. And that bakes at 375 degrees. And I'll give you a little tip if you're going to do this. Put the first coat on the part and put it in the oven at 375 for about 20 minutes or so until it starts to turn liquid. You see the powder coat start to flow. Take the part out of the oven, and while it is still hot, spray on a couple more coats of the clear gloss. When a part is hot and you spray that super gloss clear on top of it, it melts immediately, so you know you're getting a perfectly even coating of clear all the way around. That worked out really well, and that's the way I accomplished this. I got the clear even gloss all the way around, even down in the bottom galley part, and extremely happy with the Eastwood products. This color is fantastic. The clear works awesome, and as you can see, it produces some fantastic results. I'm very, very happy with it. So if you buy some powder coating equipment, I recommend Eastwood products, and I got a bunch of their colors. And again, this is the Silver Vein color covered with 2 colors of the super gloss clear. And that's what finished powder coat job looks like. Thanks for watching.